Hey, for this week in sports history, NFL season is about to kick off. Training camps have just concluded. And hey, Jacques, how was your San Francisco 49ers training camp?
Why you want to be an asshole, fam?
No, I'm just asking. How
I
was
thought
it?
we was cool. I thought we had a good part. We had a good show, and now
Hey,
you want to end
hey,
it on this bullshit, fam.
all right. So, so,
I
so,
was
so,
not
so.
pleased.
All
I'll
right,
answer your question. I was not pleased.
all right. So. According to our one of our hosts, Jacques says that San Francisco 49ers did not have the best training camp ever. But I can guarantee you this was not the worst training camp ever because we're gonna say probably about 10 years or so ago, during San Francisco 49ers training camp, running young stud quarterback Colin Kaepernick was dating MTV um star
BJ Carmen
Nessa.
Electric.
No,
Oh, I don't know.
actually Nessa. He was dating her. Also, all pro linebacker Alden Smith was blowing up fucking back out. And Colin Kaepernick got mad about it. And they had a little tussle during training camp.
Look, I don't often do this, but since you all the way down there in Indianapolis, you might have had an obscure view.
Mm-hmm.
Alden Smith was dating Nessa. That was his woman.
Mm-hmm.
She was Colin's friend. She was Alden Smith's woman. They were
Mm,
together. And then they were not together. They broke up.
mm,
And there was an issue between Alden and Colin because at a point then, while still teammates, Colin started fucking his friend that was his teammate's ex-girlfriend. Serious
mm,
ex-girlfriend. So said teammate who, side note, was unstable to begin with, but a
mm.
fucking prolific outside edge rushing linebacker. The
He was gonna
type
be
of
one of them ones.
unstable that you kind of want in that position, but
Yeah.
when people are dedicated to the team, they tend to say, I'm not gonna fuck with that nigga. I'm gonna leave Lawrence alone.
Mm-hmm.
LT get to do what the fuck LT do. I'm not saying
Lattimore,
that
Lattimore
Alden
from the
Smith.
program.
I'm not saying that Alden Smith was Lawrence Taylor. But what I'm saying is when this motherfucker is coming off the edge and he's getting 14, 15 sacks a season, we should probably be
Yeah, he's be a little bit respectful.
respectful of this motherfucker and the women that he deals with and say, hey, if you're the leader of the team, i.e., the quarterback, man, Joe, if you was the buddy friend zone motherfucker for her when you was riding the bench, you should still be the buddy motherfucker for her when you starting and you getting a little bit of fame.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't Colin's approach.
Colin chose a slightly different angle.
I'm gonna fuck your bitch in your face. While I know
Mm-hmm.
you already mentally unstable and you just broke up with her, but now she's my girlfriend, fam. Deal with it. Alden Smith chose to deal with it a certain kind of way. What'd you say? How he deal with it?
He whooped that nigga ass.
Now you said something new to me. I didn't know he actually touched him.
Oh yeah. They got into a little brouhaha during training camp.
Fisticuffs.
Yes, they engaged in fisticuffs.
Donnybrook. It was a small Donnybrook.
And it was fisticuffs over the heart of this one young lady who was pretty sure over the virtue and heart of one lady who I'm pretty sure if I Google, I could find a naked picture of her on the internet.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I
Man,
could.
Anybody Joe Budden has fucked, you could definitely find a picture of.
Wait, Joe Budden was with her too?
Not with her. That was one of his buddies. He only buddy with motherfuckers he fucked.
Hey, look, I didn't know. Hey, look, I ain't
Wait, no, that
definitely
might have
not
been
on.
the Deska. Never mind.
Okay, I ain't an aficionado on old girl. I don't know a bunch about her other than this 49 centric information. Um, but she was one dude's girlfriend, then another dude's friend, and then that other dude's girlfriend. Um, yeah, you can't do that if you're the starting quarterback for a team with aspirations, fam. You can't. You you obliterate that team. You destroy the chemistry within that team, and you get your head coach fired. Colin, you, Colin, you. I don't like motherfuckers who had to struggle all their life and never had it and then get it. I know that sounds fucked up to say. I know it sounds fucked up to say. But motherfuckers who ain't never had shit that get shit often fuck up shit.
Always.
If you ain't never had no pussy and you start getting pussy, I don't want to be around you for the first 6 years you start getting pussy. I don't want to do nothing intricate or substantial with you while you get initiated. I need you to get all that out of your system, so I can trust your decision making process at that point. I don't know. Maybe 6 years might be a little bit much. I'm a little bit too harsh.
No, that sounds about right. You gotta figure out who this new nigga is.
That new nigga got to figure out who that new nigga is.
Yeah.
He got to learn him now, from an unversioned standpoint, unchaste standpoint. Maybe you wasn't a virgin. Maybe you had some, then waited 4 years. I don't know what insecure backup quarterbacks get. I don't know. I thought it was plenty. Thought you motherfuckers had time. Apparently not. Nadeska? You could have had a Super Bowl. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh,
that, that, that,
BBE.
that, that, that hit your that took you back, didn't it? I'm
Little bit,
sorry.
little
Oh,
bit,
I'm
little bit,
sorry.
little bit.
I'm sorry. There's some. I didn't. But you know what? I should have, because Tony Braxton does the same thing to me. So I I understand how that could be a sore point, especially when you see two of your star young players and your team just collapse over her.
Over her. Her? Did she even have her own fucking show? What Nadeska get either of you motherfuckers, but out the league?
But this is what y'all blow up, because San Francisco had a great defense back then. Blew that defense up.
You lose your all pro edge rusher. What the fuck? Kind of hurts. We rebounded. We was still decent, but
Samson Simpson.
Hurt, hurt. My bad. I wasn't
Samson
gonna.
Simpson. I stick by my story.
I said I wasn't gonna whine about these motherfuckers this show. I
Now
didn't put
look
the
at you.
motherfucking dunce cap on now. This is a dunce cap now at this point. Otherwise.
Hey, at least y'all ain't trading away y'all best player.
Wait. Hold on. I mean,
Okay, y'all might be. You don't know that for sure, but I know
we
for
don't even
sure.
fucking know. Hey, look.
I-
Hey, look. At least the one y'all trading is a running back, and y'all signed a quarterback that got a lot of fucking promise.
It is.
There's no promise here that I
Not
believe.
no promise in Jimmy and Mr. Irrelevant.
We
No
don't
faith.
have Jimmy
I
anymore. We
I
got
got
Jimmy 2.0,
I just got Mr. Irrelevant.
whose arm all of a sudden is now tired.
Mm.
Man, Maybe if we gave him more than 4 or 5 throws through a game, we'd know what he was capable of. But when you give a motherfucker 17 throws in practice and you space those 17 throws out, throughout a day, if I'm here for 4 hours and I throw the ball 17 times, old arm might feel a little good. Now that I got this other motherfucker over here that ain't incentivizing me to be on my tip top A game, I'm more aware of that fatigue. I'm more attuned to, that hurt a little bit. Because now I ain't got to push myself because nobody's here to push me.
Yeah.
Because my backup quarterback is Sam fucking Darnold. And Sam fucking Darnold has started 55 games in the NFL for a number of teams.
I can't
Never
wait.
impressively.
I can't wait until week 3 when this nigga get hurt. You know what's gonna happen.
Fam, the motherfucker got hurt twice in 7 games he played. One damn near career ending.
Oh shit.
We act like we don't remember. Well, I say we, but me, I do remember acutely when we didn't have any quarterbacks on the team, and the third string quarterback, the last overall pick that we did have on the squad signed, hurt his fucking ribs. And it was questionable. He might not even be able to play. But they put that motherfucker out there and he was gutted it out.
Nigga, that was last year.
What I'm saying is, yeah. Within the 7 games, he was questionable 3 of those fucking games.
Oh shit.
One of those was a game time decision. It was him or the motherfucker that just got there yesterday.
Oh shit.
And he beat him out. And this is the individual with whom we've chose to hang our entire future.
Mm-hmm.
Yay
This
us.
is with whom you want to place your fate.
Yay us.
I mean, even Jay-Z put dollars on his. Ask Columbine. And when the Twin Towers dropped, he was the first. This is
it's a whole
goddamn
dense
minute.
worse that could be attributed to this shit. You didn't have to search for it.
Are we reopening this goddamn?
Sorry, Miss Rosie Perez.
Reopening?
You didn't even have to search for it. This is how dumb this motherfucker is. Fuck you, Kyle. Fuck you, John. Fuck you, you second. Hey, look, this is what the fuck you get for drafting for employing motherfuckers who were try-hard players, and they think that every fucking body could be a try-hard player and be successful. Just because you, John Lynch, were in the Hall of Fame, John Lynch, because you went to a John Lynch defense, John Lynch, that was all-worldly John Lynch, and so you got to operate behind an all-world fucking defensive line, John Lynch, and an all-world fucking all fucking world second line, the linebacker core, John Lynch, that you got to be behind fucking cornerbacks, John Lynch, that were all pro, John Lynch. So you got to stand back there, John Lynch, and say, hey, look, I'll protect you guys.
Hey, there was a Hall of Fame defensive tackle, Hall of Fame linebacker, and a Hall of Fame cornerback in front of him.
He is in the fucking Hall of Fame for protecting them. They needed a safety. They needed a safety.
If you give me a team with 53 John Lynches, we're going to go somewhere. We're going to go home after 17 games.
Home.
You're going home after 17 games, my nigga.
The fuck? All the effort in the world. You motherfuckers is woo-wee. Y'all flying around the field. Y'all flying around the field.
Oh shit.
Hey, look, I don't know. I'm a fan for real. I feel this shit deeply. It affects me emotionally. My bad. I've been trying to get out of here for my own best interest for about a half hour now. But now I feel like pouring my heart out for the next 45 minutes because I'm hurt. Team. They hurt me.